Today's Tuesday, and tonight I have 3 shows. You heard it here first. 3 shows in Los Angeles. Now that is hard to do. New York comics, they get up 5, 6, 7 times a night, but LA comics, we're lazy. We only get up once or twice a night, but I'm getting up 3. If you don't know the lore, basically what I'm saying is New York comics give LA comics shit about how much they get up in a night, because in New York it's easier to like bop around and go to different clubs and shows and stuff. In LA we have to drive. We have to drive so far to gigs, so we can only do a couple. Not tonight. I'm doing 3. I'm doing 3 shows tonight. I'm doing a variety show where I'll be doing stand-up at 8. 9 p.m. I'll be doing an improv show, and then at 10:30 I'll be doing another stand-up show. And I'm running late, so let's go to the shows. Okay, can you see me? Kind of. That's not following at all, but okay. What's up, y'all? Did my 3 shows tonight. It's 12:30 a.m. right now. I woke up at 5:30. Yeah, I just like had to work all day, and I accidentally woke up early, and then at that point I was like, okay, I'm up. So I'm very tired. I was kind of slurring on stage during my last set of the night. Honestly, I kind of sounded drunk. I'm just tired. I don't do well when I'm tired. I don't function well. Yeah, it was really good. I did a good set at my first show, and then my second show was an improv show, and to be honest, I didn't really do anything in that show. I was in like a few scenes, and I was like, I'm already tired, and I have to go do another show. And then I came to my 3rd show, and I didn't get up for an hour and a half, but that's the comedy game, baby. It's we do it for the love of the game. What's up, y'all? It's Wednesday morning. I slept in a little bit because I was up so early yesterday, and then I was out so late. I didn't fall asleep until like 2 a.m. actually. Even though I was so tired, like when you come home, you still need to like decompress. But anyways, it's Wednesday, and today on the docket, I did say I was going to do 2 dance classes. I think I'm only going to do 1 depending on what I get done today, really. So tonight I have dance class 7 to 8:30. Maybe I'll do one 9 to 10:30. Probably not. The class I have this evening, I talked about this in my last vlog. It's a series where at the end of the series we film solos, and it's basically 6 classes, 3 weeks. Mondays we do conditioning, Wednesdays we work on the choreography. Today is a Wednesday, so we're working on the choreography. I think we're finishing it. This is going to be the 3rd class. Yeah, the 3rd class. So we're halfway through. So we're halfway through. And I need to work on the choreography actually today. So before I go to class, I'm gonna go do that. Yeah, and my 3 shows last night were good. I'm actually really glad that I stayed an hour and a half to do a 6-minute set. I have people ask me this in real life, like, why do I need to, wait that long to do a 6-minute set? Like, it doesn't seem like you're getting your bang for your buck. And this is the thing about stand-up, is like, it's all about repetition, and if I had a different show where that wouldn't be the case, I would be doing that. I would do that show, but I'm in the situation where I had to wait an hour and a half to get 6 minutes because I didn't have any other shows booked, so I did that. And this is the thing, like, even though I waited that long and I only did 6 minutes, like, I did learn from that set. Like, I went in with a specific set I wanted to work on, like specific jokes, and I did one of them, and it started to bomb immediately. I mean, it was late at night, people were drunk, like, I was one of the last people to get up. And I had to pivot what I was going to do with. So that was, that's a skill that you have to learn and also have repetition with. So, people will be like, you know, it's just 6 minutes, like, you know, you could have lived without it. It's like, yeah, but the point of this is repetition and working and flexing that muscle, that comedy muscle that you have. And yeah, I literally even had a note card of like the things I wanted to work on. I threw that all out, and I just had to like completely pivot. I had to keep people engaged. I had to like talk to people in the audience, like, and that's just like, that's me working my comedy muscle, and it was worth staying there for an hour and a half to get up to do. So yeah, that's like a little bit into the world of like why we do what we do. Because I have people ask me all the time, like really when it is when you're waiting for so long to do so little time, it's like I'm just not in the position to like, you know, say no to that kind of stuff right now. Hopefully in the future, hopefully in the near future I will be. But that's the show I got, and you know, I gave it my all, and yeah, I'm gonna start editing my last vlog. It's been very daunting trying to edit. Like, I've been keep putting it off because I'm like, oh my god, like it's so hard. But whatever, I just gotta do it. I'm gonna drink my coffee and yeah, get started. Okay, y'all, I did it. I edited my next YouTube video. Don't judge how dirty my screen is. That looks disgusting. Anyways, I'm excited. Okay, y'all, I'm getting ready to go to my dance class. Something that I have learned being a performer, whether it be comedy, dance, whatever, is that whatever you're doing, you need to kind of like play that role. What I mean by that is the times that I've done shows, even if it's like a bar show and I like am not done up and I'm not putting my best foot forward, like appearance wise, I feel like my performance always lacks. So yesterday I had my show. I had my makeup on. Like, none of those shows really required me to like do my makeup like I did, but I did it like I was doing like a gig I was getting paid to do. And I had an outfit on that was cute, and like that made me perform better. And I'm about to go to my dance class, and I've also figured this out with like dance classes as well. Like, if I'm not dressed cute, like I'm not having a good class. I usually wear makeup. I'm not wearing makeup today. I will usually, even if I'm going to a class, put makeup on. It's not happening today. But I'm, you know, I have a cute little outfit on that I'm going to be wearing in class just to make me feel good and to make me feel confident and feel like I can perform. I'm so winded. I don't know why. Did that make any sense? What's up, y'all? I'm back from my class. It's 9:30 and I still have things to do today. I'm gonna pick up a little bit. I am making mac and cheese. I had a late lunch, so now I'm having a late dinner. I'm gonna clean up, then I'm gonna do some work for my business. If you don't know, I'm an accountant. I have my own business, Mile High Accounting Management. Hit us up if you need an accountant. But I have to do some work for that. I'll show you when I do that, but I'm hoping that it's not going to take too long, and I can also kind of like relax while I do it. I'm going to work on like some marketing stuff that I need to get done, and yeah. Okay, this is kind of what I'm working on right now. So I found this company, and it was created by CPAs and bookkeepers, and they essentially create copy for social media for accounting businesses, which is amazing. I don't have time to create copy for social media posts, especially since I am posting so much on all my personal platforms and creating content for that. Like, creating content for my business is just like, it's not happening. And this is the thing. All of these things that they are putting in here are just facts that like I don't have to use the brain power to like write cash flow do's and don'ts. Like, this is just amazing. I don't even know what to say other than like, this is amazing. It is Friday. I'm sitting outside of my pool while my partner has therapy. It's gloomy. It'll probably get warmer later. That's what happens here. Last night I had an improv rehearsal So if you don't know, I'm in an improv group called Mama Bird. We've been a team almost 10 years. We host a monthly show every second Friday at 9 p.m. at the Pack Theater, and every show we do a themed show, and this month we are doing a Huell Hauser themed show. If you don't know who that is, he was a character, not a character, he was a person. Him as a person is a character. He was a person on PBS who hosted a show where he would go around California and meet interesting people or go to interesting places. So that's kind of gonna be our theme for the show and whatever we rehearsed last night. It's gonna be really fun. So I'm gonna be in a festival this evening. I've done this festival since 2019 every year. It's the I think it's just called the Riot Grrrl Festival. Yeah, it's at Tao Comedy in Koreatown. Great place if you're interested in getting into comedy. But I have my show tonight. Yeah, right now I'm just gonna do some work and then go start running my errands. What's up, y'all? I am getting ready for my show tonight. Today was a good day. We ended up going to the DMV, and then I checked out Iguana Vintage, which I think there's more than one location, and I hadn't been there in a long time, and I just wanted to check it out and see like what kind of stuff they carry now. I just started doing burlesque, and the hardest part has been like figuring out costuming stuff. So I went to just get an idea of like what stuff they had and all that jazz. So I did that, and then my partner and I went to the urgent care because they've been sick for like 10 days now, and we were like, it's time for antibiotics. So we did that, and as I was waiting for them to have their urgent care appointment, I went to a record store that was nearby, and honestly, I've been there before. I like know it existed, but I haven't been in years, and everything was such a deal. Like, all the records I was looking at were between $7 and $15. They were all used, but they were like cool old records. They didn't really have new records, to be honest. It was mostly just like, I mean, I was looking in the jazz and comedy section, and as you probably saw, I got a Richard Pryor and 2 Lenny Bruce albums, which I'm really excited to listen to. I'm trying to like get more comedy records and I don't know, just listen to more comedy. Anyways, after that, we came home, walked the dog. I edited my next podcast I'm posting. I went to yoga. I came back. I showered. I had dinner. Now we're here and I'm getting ready for my show. So yeah, I'm gonna get ready for my show, kind of work on my set. This is kind of my little set list. Don't look. This is my little set list. My partner is actually gonna come with me to my show. They haven't been to a lot of my shows recently, but we thought it would be a fun show for them to go to. As I was saying earlier today, this is it's called the Laugh Riot Grrrl Festival. I was like, I swear I'm not saying the name right. So the Laugh Riot Grrrl Festival is produced by Bobby Oliver. She's the owner of Tao Comedy in K-Town. She has owned Tao Comedy, God, for as longer than I've been doing stand-up. It used to be in West Hollywood, now it's in K-Town, and that was like years ago that it was in West Hollywood. And I'm doing the festival, like I said, since 2019. Usually if you do the festival, you do one set. I usually volunteer. I just didn't have time this year to volunteer. But I'm hoping to be able, my God, I'm trying to learn how to use contour, and that was clearly way too much. No, well, don't worry, it'll work. As it looks crazy on me. Y'all, I don't know how to use contour. What was my point? Oh, I'm hoping to do the open mic tomorrow, since I was not able to go tonight, And then they do have like workshops throughout the week. And tomorrow I'm gonna go to, let me grab this. Not tomorrow. Saturday I'm going to the open mic. Sunday I'm gonna go to Bobby Oliver's workshop. She has a book, kind of like on her philosophy of comedy. I have the book. I haven't read it. I bought it last year. I'm sorry, I haven't read it. I will read it. And the workshop's just gonna kind of be like her talking about her philosophy in with comedy and like how she writes and stuff. And I've known her a while, but I don't know her super well, so I'm excited to kind of like hear her philosophy. And she's a really funny comedian. I like her a lot. She's from the South. She's I think she's in her 50s, and she's from the South, and you know, she's a very liberal person, and just like her perspective and, you know, being around people that aren't is very interesting in her comedy and just kind of how she approaches comedy. So I'm excited to do that workshop on Sunday, and then I'm going to try to do the open mic also on Sunday. Anyways, I needed like a better brush really to do the contour. That's really the issue I'm having. Yeah, I'm gonna finish getting ready, and then we're gonna go to Tao Comedy and do a festival, y'all. Okay, I will see you then. Okay, I'm back from my show. It is almost midnight again. And I wonder why I can't wake up early when I do all these things and I'm not home until 1 or midnight. My partner is sitting in the kitchen because I said you had to wait to sit on the couch behind me because I was taking a little vlog clip. We just came back from my show. It was really fun. I got to see a friend that I haven't seen in a long time. And I think we're gonna go do some mics together or something, so rekindle that. The show was good. I'll just be honest with you. I'm about to start my period, and I get really tongue-tied before my period. I don't know what it is. It's not even like on my period. The days that I have like my quote-unquote PMS days, I get very like tongue-tied. And if you know anything about stand-up comedy, it's all about timing and like saying things word perfect. That didn't happen for a few of my jokes. It was fine, but I don't know. This is what it's like to perform as a woman. Your body is like constantly fighting you at all times, and you have to adapt to it. But had a fun show. Tomorrow, my partner and I are getting brunch for our anniversary. Stop. And then we're gonna clean our apartment because that's what you do when you've been together for 4 years. You clean together. And then I'll be going back to Tao to do a open mic and maybe watch some of the other festival shows. Yeah. Okay, what's up, y'all? I'm closing out the vlog. I kind of stopped vlogging very abruptly, so I'll catch you up on what happened. Saturday, my partner and I went to brunch for our anniversary. And then literally the whole weekend, we did like a big spring clean. Like I said before in this vlog, I had like some other plans that I was gonna do more comedy stuff, but I was just like, I need to get the spring cleaning done. Like, just needs to happen. So had our brunch, cleaned all day Saturday. Sunday, we ran errands. I did end up doing a Zoom of the Tao seminar that I was gonna go to in person. I just listened in on Zoom while I was cleaning, and that was great. I can't wait to read her book. This is great motivation to start reading her book. So yeah, the festival is now over. I did the seminar. I wish I could have gotten to see more shows, but I needed to get house stuff done, okay? Right now I'm actually getting ready to go to Santa Barbara to do a show where we have the audience tell us what they want us to talk about, which scary. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be my next vlog, so if you want to know how that goes, subscribe. And I will be posting that and how that show all goes. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and subscribe, please.